Hello guys, it's me again, and today we're going to be doing another discussion video. Now, this one came up recently, and due to claimers, please do not be pissed off. This is our opinions, everyone's got theirs, and I got my special guest with me again. Introduce yourself, please.
Hey guys, Kaiju back at it again.
And today we're going to be discussing what would happen if Shenron and King Ghidorah got in a battle. Now, for Shenron, I will be covering him, and Kaiju will be covering Mr. King Ghidorah. So, for bomb half, we are going to start with Shenron. Okay. And how and why King Ghidorah would actually win against Shenron. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, Shenron is about 10 meters in length, which is pretty big, but still pretty small. His fighting skills are non-existent. He possesses the power to grant any wish due to only the limit of his power. I mean, if you basically say I want to kill someone, it's basically like a genie. That's what Shenron is. He's a freaking genie in the form of a dragon. So yeah, he has not been seen fighting anyone throughout the entire Dragon Ball Z storyline, which is pretty unfortunate because, I mean, he's a freaking dragon. Let's see. He got scared shitless whenever Lord Beerus came on screen, and ever since then, Shenron is one of those characters that he's kind of just somewhat of a support character, but not as much. And plus, he's died more than once. First he got killed by King Piccolo. Then, of course, when Piccolo was killed, when Piccolo Jr., which is now modern day Piccolo, was killed by Nappa, I guess you could also say that he died as well. So yeah, Shenron, as far as I know, he's more of a genie than he is a fighter. So in comparison, he would be no match against someone like King Ghidorah. Heck, he wouldn't stand a chance against Alduin. Alduin could just bite him in half or something. Alright, your turn. Die.
King Ghidorah is mostly a being from space. His own entity.
He's basically an alien, a very powerful alien.
Our thoughts, exactly.
He has had a history. In his first appearance, he lays waste to Venus, which explains why it's basically a burnt wasteland because of King Ghidorah.
Well, in the English that movie, it was turned into Mars. It was Mars.
Yeah. The point is that King Ghidorah has had a history of not. I mean, he's the kind of guy that he does not conquer worlds; he destroys them.
Ghidorah, Ghidorah is outranked Shenron's size.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because
he has 100. I'm not 100. 15. Hold on.
he basically goes around like 100 meters tall, so he's pretty freaking massive.
Or 521 feet.
Which is still pretty big comparing to Shenron. I mean, the thing is that and also another thing that Shenron doesn't have that King Ghidorah does have. That's fighting experience.
Yes, all of what Godzilla counts is with experience.
Yep. Even though he won, even though he lost a dozen times, it still proves that King Ghidorah is still. I mean, this is a monster that's got some serious balls to face off against the King of the Monsters. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like Godzilla comes in, it's just like, I'm the King of the Monsters, and King Ghidorah's like, bitch, I don't give a shit if you're a king or not. I'm gonna whoop your ass, and I'm gonna make this world mine. So how about that?
King Ghidorah has a lot of intelligence.
Yeah, he really does, except for Kevin.
Yeah.
But
Ghidorah has not only can he spit the gravity beams from his mouth, he can shoot them from all of his wings.
Yeah, if you guys have not seen Godzilla King of the Monsters, spoiler right here, there was a scene where King Ghidorah bites down on an electric generator, I think it was, and all of a sudden he was able to conduct a huge ball of electricity that just laid waste to Boston itself in a matter of seconds. That is crazy.
I've also read it. He said he did the same thing in Rebirth of Mothra.
Yeah,
well, 3.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, Grand King Ghidorah did that too. So, going over the arsenal with Shenron, he has none. His only arsenal is granting wishes. That's it. He's a freaking genie. I mean, he could probably wrap himself around Ghidorah, but he can't, or bite down on him, but aside from that, Shenron has no experience in fighting, 0 combat skills, so in comparison to King Ghidorah, who has probably had 1,000 years of experience in fighting, yeah, Shenron would be up the creek against this, because King Ghidorah, let's see, he's fought off against Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, Gorosaurus, Anguirus, Manda, Manila, basically all the monsters on Monster Island. And
except for Baragon, Baron, and Manda, because they didn't really do crap in strong monsters.
Yeah, but the point is that it took all those monsters just to beat him. I mean, Godzilla by himself.
Hell, he even took Kumonga.
Yeah, even Kumonga had a role in there, which just shows just how tough King Ghidorah really is. I mean, also in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, he was taking hits from Godzilla's atomic breath, which would be able to blow a skyscraper to dust with one blast. He was taking hits from them like they were nothing. It's like, is this all you got, man? You're pathetic. And
more recently, when Ghidorah's head was ripped off,
yeah, he could regenerate.
It regenerated out of pure nothing.
And not to mention, unlike Godzilla, who almost died, King Ghidorah took the hit from the oxygen destroyer at point-blank range and came out like nothing happened. Like he just got done taking a bubble bath. Which
that's the way I would put it, but yeah.
Yep. And although GMK King Ghidorah is the smallest of the incarnations of King Ghidorah himself, it still was pretty strong. I mean, it was able to create. He was able to create a orb of golden energy from that he absorbed from Mothra, and was able to send Godzilla flying, which is pretty crazy as well.
Godzilla. However, Godzilla absorbed the like gravity beam.
Yeah, and he was able to kill King Ghidorah with the Spiral Ray. Now, on for King Ghidorah's arsenal. Okay. Now, this is where Shenron would have a huge disadvantage against King Ghidorah, because this guy's got a lot at his disposal. Kaiju?
Okay, I'm gonna go through almost all incarnation.
Yeah, all of his incarnations. Well, mine's Death Ghidorah and Kaiser Ghidorah.
And King Ghidorah.
Yeah, even Mecha King Ghidorah. We're just talking about just King Ghidorah himself.
King Ghidorah could fire his gravity beams, which is a signature weapon. Ghidorah obviously has the flight,
Which in Kingdom.
He placed himself in a meter.
Yeah, which in King of the Monsters, his wings were able to conjure up hurricane storms, not just the wind. Everything, the whole package.
Actually, Ghidorah had this in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster and Zone Fighter.
Yep. He's also got some really tough. Of course, he's also really.
Ghidorah is extremely durable and resistant to damage.
Yeah, and in the King of the Monsters, he was also shown to have some pretty remarkable intelligence because he was actually able to dodge Godzilla's atomic breath. Like,
How Ghidorah also had magnetic abilities.
oh yeah. Didn't he have that in the anime?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he did because he used some kind of like magnetic force field barriers or something like that to make himself invisible to sensors and radars and stuff.
Yes, Ghidorah has more strength, even though he was beaten a few times by Godzilla.
True.
Okay. This King Ghidorah, which we are on topic of, has interdimensional travel, space-time distortion. I can't even say this word.
What is it?
Entangability? What?
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. Gamatron calculation.
And don't forget, King Ghidorah could also drain his enemies through his bite.
Oh, yes, that's actually true.
Yeah, like in Godzilla King of the Monsters when he was.
This King Ghidorah has super gravity.
Yeah, basically.
This King Ghidorah has used to destroy the planets.
Yep, that's how he did it.
King Ghidorah is also known to have an electric bite.
Oh, hold on a second, dude. Continue on, man.
Where do we leave off?
We left off with discussing about King Ghidorah's arsenal.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Apparently, the first time we did this, audio did not catch it.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
So we have to do this over.
Yep, which I'm mildly pissed off with right now. But
Ghidorah is able to have the ability of flight, speed, at
we covered that. You were on the anime King Ghidorah.
I don't go for flight speed.
Yep, right.
Okay, doesn't you want to give me the flight speed, but
Yeah, basically, King Ghidorah's got a lot in his arsenal that Shenron doesn't. So, again, don't be pissed off, guys, but I think that if King Ghidorah and Shenron got into fights, Shenron would be completely screwed because he's basically a dragon genie. He has no experience of fighting, no arsenal, his only ability is granting wishes. He's never fought, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but he has never fought any enemy in his life. His only purpose is just like, oh, hey, I'm here to grant wishes. Oh, okay, bye. I mean, the guy the dragon got scared. The only personality he got was, whenever Lord Beerus was on screen, and of course, then Shenron was also like shaking in his boots like a sissy, and of course he was being very stuttering and very scared whenever Beerus was around. Honestly, King Ghidorah would not do that because, I mean, for goodness sake, we're talking about the same three-headed dragon that fights Godzilla one-on-one for the most part.
yeah. Mothra, King Ghidorah has the ability interdimensional travel, space-time distortion, entangability, and gamatron circulation. We're going like up through the incarnations of Ghidorah.
Yep.
Ghidorah from the Millennium had a good ability called energy and an energy shield, and an ability called Thunder Spark, which Ghidorah can use when fighting his opponent.
And also in Godzilla King of the Monsters, he was able to drain Godzilla. He was draining Godzilla of his atomic energy through his bite. So King Ghidorah basically has the ability to electrocute his enemies and drain them. So yeah, and we're also talking about. Sorry, go on.
King Ghidorah from the 1998. No, not Stilla's movie.
No, we're not counting that one.
King Ghidorah, no, 1998. We're talking about Rebirth of Mothra 3.
Yeah.
And not said movie you're thinking about.
Which, at the time, Grand King Ghidorah was the most powerful incarnation of the character.
Right. And which you can, besides the gravity, this King Ghidorah has anti-gravity beam he fires from his wings, a hypnosis beam, ring of shockwaves.
And also, not to mention, he fed on dinosaurs.
That is Cretaceous King Ghidorah, which is one of his, I'm pretty sure his only abilities other than flight and durability are fireball.
Yeah, putting them all together, again, Shenron would be completely screwed. if the two were to fight, the fight would be over in seconds. If the Z-Fighters used their power, used the Dragon Balls to summon him, Shenron would be immediately overwhelmed by King Ghidorah's size and strength. I mean, honestly, King Ghidorah wouldn't even waste his time firing his gravity beams. He'd probably just fly up and just stomp on his head and that'd be it.
King Ghidorah also had a barrier ability which shielded him from Mothra Leo's beams.
Yeah, which Mothra Leo happens to be the most powerful incarnation of Mothra that has ever existed. So it's a pretty big deal.
King Ghidorah also has ability to create a dome,
which he used to imprison children, and he was going to fire, which can release a chemical.
We don't know what King Ghidorah was planning to do with them.
I think he was going to eat them.
Children. What? He was what?
I think he was going to eat them.
Okay, probably.
Yeah, so...
And just by hovering over, just like flying over a city, he can teleport them into said dome.
Yep. So, overall, King Ghidorah wins. Hands down. If you guys cannot handle that, well, that's your stubbornness, and we're just telling you facts. We are done with this argument, with this discussion, guys. Please, don't forget to comment, like, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Draco.
Yeah?
We haven't talked about Ghidorah's ability to constrict his neck.
Yeah, he can do that too.
Also, Ghidorah's magnetic ability.
Indeed. Okay, so what other abilities?
He has hurricane winds.
Yeah, we covered that.
His magnetic abilities can do a lot of things.
Yeah, they really can.
In his first appearance, he encased himself in a freaking meteor.
And he was able to survive the crash of Earth. So again, overall, King Ghidorah wins in this fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you Dragon Ball fans out there get angry, what is wrong with you people?
Oh, and also not to mention that King Ghidorah is an incredible flight speed. Can fly at a crazy flight speed.
His flight speed is 550 knots.
Which is basically at the speed of Mach 2. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to me and my friend here.